Hey there peeps, mewmew here and welcome back to Fortnite, and today I want to talk to you about my amazing ninja setup, and it is amazing to me and I want to share it because a lot of people have complimented me on it and I really enjoy the setup that I have, and also I'm going to be working on doing something different to change my setup, and I'm going to talk about why I'm doing what I'm doing. So first, let's go to my hero squad so you can see what I have. So currently I have a Harvester Sarah. She is a harvester ninja, which she is most notable for the fact that she is a scythe ninja. So like if we go to upgrade and inspect, I can't take her, higher than this, but you can see that, her perks. She was from the cyber event back in around March, and you can see that some of her notable skills. She has 5 winds cut, which increases damage of swords, axes, and scythes. Scythe is this key thing. Scythe to meet you. Scythe attacks apply a 30% snare for 2 seconds. Throwing stars, shadow stance, meow meow meow. Anatomy lessons increases critical reading with swords, axe, scythes by 18%. Awesome. Also, late arrival. Scythes deal 48% increased damage to slow or snared targets. Yes, so 1, she causes snare. 2, she has an increased damage to snare targets, and that is the key thing here. And I just love her as a ninja, and that's what I mean. This is my my main hero that I've been using. And also at one point I did have her as one of my bonus members because her bonus is anatomy lessons, which increases the critical rating for swords, axes, and scythes whenever you put it on the first slot. The reason for this, I actually had an epic one of her as well, so I took that to legendary to have on that support slot. But that's not what I currently have. So right now she is a 4-star. Eventually she'll be 5-star once I make it into Twine. I'm just one mission away. And anyways, also, so my squad bonuses, the first slot is taken by Raven. I'm using him because I'm currently level 68. So his bonus of armored, which gives 14% damage resistance in this slot, is very helpful when you are a squishy ninja. The thing about ninjas, they tend to be a little squishy, so especially if you're underpowered. Like let's say whenever I was level 62 and going to level 70 missions, like a few hits and I was dead. With this, it helps me survive a tad longer, which is very important. And on my second slot, I have Thunderstrike Mari, who is a ninja, Thunderstrike class, and her support bonus is Dragon Days. So whenever my shield breaks, it triggers an AoE blast that deals 800 base impact and stuns nearby enemies for 1 second, and applies to all classes, so anyone can use this. Also, this is really cool because ninjas are really squishy, my shield would break a lot. So whenever my shield breaks, it actually does some damage and stuns enemies, like for a hot second. And this has been very helpful. The only concern I have when I do this is that all the flashing gets to be a little much when you're trying to attack things. So I really enjoy this setup, but the icing on the cake of my setup is my scythe. And it's also going to lead us to what I'm going to be changing. So if we go to my schematics, I will show you my beautiful scythe, which is my neon scythe. It is a shadow shard at 4 stars. And the perks that it has, so I mean, yes, it is energy because neon scythe, all legendary perks. It has energy plus 20% damage. It has 30% damage, 3.6% life leech. This has been very helpful because it does get a couple thousand health back every time, almost every time that you hit an enemy. So this is really good for surviving in certain aspects. Then we do 30% more damage. So we already have 60, 40 plus here 20, 60 damage. Actually, no wait, sorry, 60. 60, 80. And then we have 45% damage to slowed and snared targets. If you remember from Harvester Sarah, one of her skills is extra damage with scythes, and now to snare targets. And we're doing even more with this scythe, so this is amazing. This, you know, increasing to it, and also damage dealt with this weapon snares target by 30% for 6 seconds. So if her snare doesn't go off, your scythe's snare might go off, meaning that more often than not, you are doing that extra damage to snare targets, and that is perfect, and I love it. And you know, it's not that this is the only scythe that works well with her. She would be very good with any scythes, and actually there is a scythe that I recently got that I am I'm looking forward to working with it. And where is it? The fishing hook. So the reason that I want to use this fishing hook is, as you can see, my traits that I got on the perks, I have damage, water. I don't have any water weapons, so this is gonna be really good. It has attack speed. I think I'm gonna keep attack speed just to see how that is. And it does damage to afflicted targets and causes affliction for 6 seconds. So that affliction, you know, combo is very interesting to me, and mainly because I never have any water weapons with me. This is gonna be really good for me. I'm very excited to level this up, but that's not what we're gonna do in this video. I am gonna be tweaking my hero setup to make it even better. So now that I'm level 68 and I'm not as squishy when it comes to missions, there is a certain hero I've been eyeing to make my great setup even more great. And it's Swordmaster Ken. He is a mythic hero that is currently in the shop, which you can get for 4,000 gold. Which, you know, he's mythic, he's awesome. And his bonus, which is what is calling me to him, is that his first support bonus is 5 wins cut, which you can recognize from Harvester Sarah's, you know, own skills, which this stacks. So increases damage of swords, axes, and scythes by 12%. This is like amazing. Also, for thank you for the bit. Yeah. And this is like awesome. Like, this with my scythe is gonna do some killer damage, and also when snared, ooh, I am gonna be decimating. So I don't have enough gold. I mean, sure, I could destroy some baby mini llamas, but no, we're gonna go the other route. So we can actually go to our collection book and go find homeboy. So, you know, we could scroll. We're gonna go to heroes. I actually didn't have to scroll, but click on heroes, and you can't see behind me, but you know, it says soldiers, constructors, ninjas, outlanders. So we're gonna click on ninjas, and we're gonna scroll, and you can see that Gatsby, thank you so much for that raid. Meow. Sorry, that scared me. So you can see that, you know, all the ninjas that I have, and you know, the different classes that they are, and one that I don't have is Swordmaster Ken, and you know, he's grayed out, but with a recent update you can click on him and you can recruit him. And this is awesome because you can click recruit and you can find out. So all heroes recruited in schematics research from the collection book will be created at their starting level. Research schematics will also have random perks. Well, this applies mainly when it's a weapon, but for him, his, you know, things are kind of static. So what you need in order to recruit a hero, you know, especially because he's mythic, he needs a lot of stuff. So you need 300 training manuals and 250 legendary flex. I've thought about this long and hard. Do I want to use my gold? Do I want to use my legendary flex? And, you know, I was like, we'll make a video about this. So we're actually going to recruit him, and we are going to grab him. You know, it's just like seeing those really large numbers kind of make you like, oh my gosh, so much I'm using. So I click recruit, and now you can see that I can actually slot him if I wanted to, but why would we want to do that? We just spent a ton of stuff to get him. So we can actually go to heroes. Wait, yeah, sorry, I was like, where did you go? I was expecting to see him over here with Raven, but he's level 0. So we can upgrade and inspect him, but we're gonna do that over in my hero setup. So, you know, at least I'm switching a mythic with a mythic, just because mythics do have a, slightly more health and shield, well, depending on their class, compared to legendaries. So it's always really good to have a mythic in your squad. And of course, if I go to like an overly powered quest, I probably will switch back to Raven just for like safetyness. If I'm not, if I'm not feeling too adventurous. So we're gonna switch him in. So watch my health and everything dip. So 65 health and 27 shield. So select. Look, watch it fall. Watch it fall. Okay, it just fell by like 11. So let's upgrade him, because I mean right now he came at his base stats, so he's 1 out of 10. But we're gonna work on him. I do have the experience to do this, so we're gonna take him all the way up, because why not? And if I ever wanted to use Swordmaster Ken, I could, because I do have Masamune that I could work on, and I have so much raid. Dude, you look really weird with that hat. I'm sorry, but you look really weird with that hat. So click, 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 click. He looks really weird. Like, they should have made it a different color. Like, totally. Okay, now he's going to 3 stars. His hat didn't change, dude. You need like a fashion advisor. Okay, now he's at 30. We can take him to 4 stars, which we will, because this is gonna be part of my setup, so it's worth it. If you have a limited amount of resources, considering XP, don't waste your XP on every single hero. Try out a hero, and if you like it, you keep him. If you don't, you don't. But like for me, I knew this, his bonus is something I really wanted and would actually help my game. So I was like, yes, we're doing this. So now he is fully maxed out at 40 over 40, and my health should, increase again. So 6428, awesome. I mean, of course, you have a little less health because, if we compare him to other homeboy, if we change 64 compared to 76 health, but he has more shield. But yeah, I was just like, wow, those numbers are a big difference. And, this is basically my setup. This is what I'm going to be using going forward, and I just kind of want to go into a mission and see how it goes, see how much damage my scythe is doing. And so I'm using Harvester Sarah as my my main hero. I'm going to be using Swordmaster Ken for his increase of damage for swords, axes, and scythes, and I'm going to keep Dragon Days as my other one, just in case my shield breaks. So this is going to be a setup. Ignore the defenders. They don't matter to me. They might matter to you. They don't matter to me right now. It's just, I haven't, me and them don't get along yet. Yes, there is a canny rocket. I just actually do it. So we're just going to go to this random encampment mission. And we're going to swipe. Oh, am I private? Yeah, okay. We're just going to go into this, and we're going to swipe some monsters. Let's see how this scythe does. Like, oh my gosh, it's taking so long. It's like, I'm not trying to match myself with anyone. I'm private. Okay. Yes, I really liked how my Harvester Sarah was. Because, originally I was using an Outlander because of the Boar robot, and I really like that. But I really like the flexibility of ninjas, especially being able to jump out of danger, and just, even though you can die easily if you don't pay attention as a ninja, it's still very nice. And I just love my Harvester Sarah, and I got very lucky getting the scythe and her at the same time very early on in my gameplay. So let's just go find some random, now that I'm looking for a random zombie husk, I'm not gonna find one, am I? Let's go find an encampment then. I'm like, how have we now ran into a single husk? Choo, choo. I mean,
search the zone and keep an eye out for any encampments that look angrier than usual.
Choo.
I'll keep an eye out from here.
36,000 on a swipe. 25. Okay. How far away from this encampment? Seems like it's on the other side of the map. Like, do we want to save it? I love double jump. Double jump on ninjas is amazing.
That's one. Take it down.
Choo, choo.
Take out the enemies
14.
to clear the encampment.
18.
One down. Let's find
I mean, I really love the combination. I mean, she just kind of destroys, especially with her swirling move. I can destroy level 70 missions as level 70 zombies like no one's business. And so I really enjoy this hero combination. Just Harvester Sarah and the Scythe, and you know, more scythes to come soon. They'll be very happy to meet me. And so that has been me talking about my amazing ninja setup, which I adore, and you know, hopefully it's helpful to you if you're looking into ninja setups or just trying to figure out what works for you. But of course, I'm not telling you how to play your game. If you like soldiers, go for soldiers. Like ninjas, go for a ninja. All of the classes are very adaptable to your preferences, so it's not one hero fits all. So let me know in the comments below, what did you think of my setup? Are you doing something similar? Do you have any feedback? Or share with me what you do. Thank you all so very much for watching, and until next time, meow meow.